Hello and what's going on, Mr. Tutor Builds YouTube channel. Today we are going to be looking at one of the most essential LEGO Spider-Man sets in my opinion. Now, if you are a Spider-Man fan and you are a LEGO fan, this is a set that you must have, regardless of if you are more of a LEGO, not LEGO I guess, but Marvel Comics fan or even the Marvel movies fan. Referring to both, there are still great figures and a great build in this set, regardless of which one you are more of a fan of. But this is actually not one set. There is the main part of the set, but there's actually an add-on at the top of the set, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. But the first set, which is the Statue of Liberty head, with some of the minifigures, I'll disclose which are in which set in just a second. But the first set is called the Spider-Man Final Battle, which again is the head and some of the minifigures. There's like, I think 3 that don't come with this set, but come with the other one. But it retails for a price of $110. It is set number 76261, and it has a total of 900 pieces. And then for the second set, which is called Spider-Man vs. Sandman Final Battle. So it comes with Sandman, Spider-Man, Lizard, and Electro. It's set number 76280. It has 347 pieces, and it retails for a price of $38. So, if you're going to buy one set, you definitely want to buy the $110 set, which comes with this big build, and it comes with most of the minifigures. Actually, both sets come with Spider-Man and Electro. The only thing different is the Sandman comes with the second set, and it comes with Lizard, which didn't come with the first set, which is kind of annoying. It should have came with him in the first place. But if you buy both, you can actually take the Sandman and place him inside the Statue of Liberty head. But with both coming for a total cost of, I believe I got the Sandman for around $30. So for about $140 or so, $130 for the entire thing, if you wanted to put the Sandman on top. It is built to be placed inside. But before we take a look at the actual set, both sets, I guess, we're just going to review it all in one. I didn't feel like taking it apart. Sorry, being kind of lazy. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at probably one of the best minifigure selections of 2023. So let's go ahead and check it out. So here we have every single minifigure that is contained within the 2 sets. Now, the only one, so if you buy the Statue of Liberty head, which is called, I believe, Spider-Man Final Battle. Yeah, it's just called Spider-Man Final Battle. It comes with every single one of those minifigures. So you're only missing out on Lizard, which kind of stinks. But if you buy the Sandman Battle, you are getting this Spider-Man, this Lizard, and Electro. So I actually ended up with 2 of this Spider-Man. One is on my Daily Bugle. And I actually have a second Electro that's just in a bag somewhere because I have no use for 2 Electros. But the main reason for buying this set, I mean, the build is really cool, of course. It's very iconic to the No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home movie. But as for these minifigures. Now, the first ones I would like to take a look at. Let's see if I can get a good view on these guys right here. Is the actual, let's move him down with the villains. I just didn't have room in that first shot for him. Is the actual Spider-Man minifigure. So, the first one we have here, let me move my light so we can get it. Oh yeah, look at him. He's looking crispy. Is our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Now, if you watch the original Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, this is Peter Parker. You can see the silver lines. This is the Spider-Man that I grew up with. Now, before this set was released, this actual minifigure went for easily over $100. Everybody wanted this Spider-Man, of course, but those minifigures came out almost 20 years ago. So, it is super cool to be able to get this minifigure with the silver lines. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Looks really sweet. The dual molded legs with the blue and the red. Really sweet looking minifigure. It's a Spider-Man I grew up with. Honestly, those movies mean a lot to me. I was a big Spider-Man guy when I was younger. But that is the first one. And the next is our Amazing Spider-Man. So this is the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Arguably, in my opinion, the best designed suit out of the 3 Spider-Men we have in the movies. But you can see it has black lines, The lines look a little more condensed, so I guess more lines on him. Dual molded legs, again. What an awesome Spider logo on the back. But again, this figure was also very expensive on the secondary market. Spending close to $100 just for this figure. But now you can buy it in this set, arguably around $100 for all of these. So just really awesome Lego did this. And then lastly, we have what Lego calls Spider-Man, which is our Tom Holland Spider-Man. Really cool minifigure. Comes with the black, has the gold spider on the front. Not my favorite suit design Marvel has done for this Spider-Man, but really cool how that kind of shines. Dual molded legs again, and actually has some leg printing comparatively to the other two, which the other two don't have. But those are our 3 Spider-Men. Next, we have Doctor Strange. Now, this Doctor Strange has been released in a lot of sets. Really cool. It has like a rubber cape, which is sweet. I like the cape a lot. Comes with these 2 like magical effects. Has printed legs. Just a great figure overall. Next we have Ned, which is our new Spider-Man, his best friend. Comes with a little vest, nice little hairpiece. Honestly, kind of looks like him for being a minifigure, kind of crazy. But next we have MJ. Now, a lot of you know MJ is Mary Jane, but if you were unaware, in actually the new movies, her name is Michelle Jones. So it still, I guess, isn't MJ, but just like an alternate universe, depiction, whatever you want to call it. But really cool minifigure. Lots of hair. Maybe the most boring of the set, though. I mean, I just like all the minifigures. But then, with this one, it is a great-looking minifigure. I'm a little bit disappointed that it wasn't a big fig, because Lizard is huge. So why not make it a big fig, like Hulk, Thanos, one of those figures would be. But he does come with the dino tail. It kind of looks like he has this really neat printing on the back. He kind of has this evil look on his face. Like he's going to try eating Spider-Man, but cool minifigure. Then we have Doc Ock. Now, what's really neat about Doc Ock in the No Way Home movie is that I guess he does redeem himself in the second Spider-Man movie, but he gets another chance to redeem himself in this movie once they kind of experiment and fix the chip that was on the back of his neck. He turns out to be a good guy. So you can, in this set, you can use him as a good guy or a bad guy. Either way, it is a really cool minifigure. The way they build the arms, they are posable. You can, as you can see probably in the first picture I took of the set, I did have him hanging from these arms onto the scaffolding, which in my opinion looked really cool. But after him, we have Elektra. Now this guy has a little bit of everything. So look at him. He comes with, they really decked him out with these electric effects all around the back, these huge pieces. He does have a little bit of print, some pockets on his legs. Definitely different than how he looked in The Amazing Spider-Man, where it was blue, and it wasn't well received. I believe this was much better received by audiences. And then lastly, we have the Green Goblin. Now, when I initially thought about buying the set, watched a few reviews myself, a lot of people were pretty disappointed about how there is no arm printing, no leg printing. I would have to agree. The torso looks great. I think the green could be a little bit darker, maybe closer to the gloves. So if the whole thing was the same color as the gloves, but it's still Green Goblin. I really, really wish, regardless of arm printing, leg printing, is that they gave us a Green Goblin helmet. That would have been so sweet, but they did not, and that's okay. He comes with the goggles. He has a little pumpkin bomb, and then he comes with his glider, which you can bend these to sound effects. You can bend those to be at whatever angle you'd like. Regardless, it's a really cool minifigure. But that is all of the minifigures that you would get, besides Lizard. You would get all of these if you bought the Spider-Man Final Battle set. But let's go ahead and take a look at the actual set itself. So when taking a look at the set, I just want to remind you that the Sandman actually comes in a second set. So you would get everything here besides the Sandman. There's a little cover, the hatch that goes there. But when looking at this set, it is very similar to what you see in the movie. So there's all this scaffolding going around the set. Let me see if I can actually pick this up. There we go. You can actually see the face of the Statue of Liberty. They use hot dogs as eyebrows there, which is kind of funny. But as you go around, you can see Sandman up here. Now, Sandman is very posable. You can move his arms. I don't want to move him too much because I don't feel like breaking anything at the moment, but you can flip him around. There's a camera, which you can kind of see that they use in the movie. And what I really like what they did with this set is that it actually comes with these clear, I guess like flight stands, I guess, so you can put Spider-Man or some of the villains moving around the set. As you come around to the back, there are 2 portals, which, you know, Doctor Strange can send people through. There's also another clear flight stand up here. But you can pose characters coming out of here. Now, on the original set, there's actually a Sandman. It's a smaller version of the Sandman hand that's coming out of the metal. So you still get a little bit of Sandman in there, and you can actually see this light tan, I guess you want to call it, pieces on the ground are part of Sandman as well. And then I believe this piece right here is supposed to be what they use to actually turn, so I guess it's the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man to turn Sandman back into human form. Because it's just, in the movie, it's not very clear how he gets mixed up in all of this. He's just like, I just want to be a bad guy, so I'm going to be a bad guy, and then he's a bad guy. So, but overall, it's built really well. The display stand is very durable. There's a few, I forgot to point these out, there's a few like generators on there. But as I shake it, which of course I say, and it's going to break. No, it actually holds together pretty well. But it's a really nice display to just put all the Spider-Man figures on. And this, I believe this comes with Sandman as well, just an extra little stand, which I kind of just sit off to the side. You could really put it anywhere, put figures on. But it's a nice build. I actually built this on vacation when I was in Illinois with Miss Circe. We bought sets, kind of a little date night thing, but bought the set. Very impressed with it, man. If you like Spider-Man and you want the minifigures, you got to have it. It's a also a nice build as well to help display the minifigures. So lastly, to finish off this review, I just want to state one more time, this is 2 different sets. You can look up the sets online again. First set is set 76261. That's the main set. But if you are a Spider-Man fan and a Lego fan, this is a must-have. Kind of crazy. I remember when I first saw the leaked images of the set, I was like, what in the world? We're getting all 3 Spider-Men, with some essential villains. So cool. Really not much more you could ask. I mean, I guess you could always ask for a price drop, maybe if it was $80, but coming with 9 minifigures, kind of expected to be a price of that, especially coming with 900 pieces itself. But as always, I want to say thank you for watching. Question of the day, I guess I'll make this a thing, maybe get some comments, but which minifigure out of the entire set is your favorite? Now, if you can't decide which out of the 3 Spider-Man is your favorite, maybe pick which is your favorite Spider-Man figure, and then which is your favorite villain out of all of the villains we are given here. But as always, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will get to see you in the next review.